Oh, hiya, Dashita no. It's your girl Sukiju, back again with another video. Hey, how y'all doing today? It's 1626. How is this year treating y'all? I hope y'all are having a wonderful week so far. The week is almost complete. Um, 7-7 on the clock. Let's get into this video. So Cardi B has been tripping on Tasha K once again. Once again, y'all. And let me tell y'all why she's tripping. First time she was tripping on Tasha K was a while back. And I think this was for like defamation. I'm not sure. But she sued her for like 4 mil, so I'm pretty sure she's still paying her. But that didn't stop Tasha K from talking about Stefan Diggs, her current baby daddy. So let's talk about it, because Tasha K reported that he may have 2 more kids on the way. And mind you, if y'all don't know, he's had 3 kids in 1 year. And somebody commented under this video. Oh my God, the comments are undefeated, you guys. But like, this was under Miss Lowdown, her video. So I just watched her video, right? And someone said that he's a serial seed planter. That was the first time I ever heard someone say that. I'm like, that sounds like him, and he's a damn fool, and he should be ashamed. Straight up. Like, what is wrong with these people? So Cardi, she's mad at Tasha K for reporting this. Like, she's the only one reporting on this. And yet, Cardi came back, and she had the nerve to call Tasha K a dummy. She had the nerve to, just come for her in the first place. Like, why are you trying to come for her when, I mean, you already beat her in one of the lawsuits, right? So she already owes you money. I don't know what else you want from Tasha, right? Like, it's like this lady Cardi. So Barney B, she had this to say. Check this out, y'all. Can somebody please tell Cardi to kamate, por favor, today? I mean, for real. This girl is always trying to be selective with her anger. I don't know if it's because Tasha K is cool with Nicki Minaj. I don't know if it's because Tasha K is a black woman. I don't know if it's just because Cardi has it out for her ever since that previous lawsuit, and now she trying to, try to throw another lawsuit at her. And it's like, girl, I don't even think you're gonna get that money from the last one. 4 mil. And didn't Tasha K call for bankruptcy? Like, I don't think you're ever gonna get any money from her like that. But hey, who knows? But asking for that kind of money from Tasha K was crazy in the first place, because come on. But Cardi, am I the drama? No, girl, you are the problem. You're the problem because you really want us to believe that 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 y'all are like relationship goals, you and Stephon Diggs. That's what y'all are trying to give with all these photos of y'all out doing charity, going to Dubai or wherever y'all went, and dressed in their religious attire, excuse me, and, you know, trying to clean up your image and trying to make it seem like everything is peaches and cream, right? You know, he was the better option as far as, you know, looking for another man after Offset, which y'all are still together, legally married. Yes, let's not forget that. Okay, listen, we've all made mistakes in love. Okay, I have. That's why I'm not trying to be so hard on you, Cardi, but you are making it hard for people to give you any sympathy and to really believe anything you say at this point, because it's just come to the point where we just know, Cardi, that you're kind of full of shit, right? Okay, Cardi, we know Cardi, she has shown who she really is many times. So some people say you are what you attract, and if you're, you know, negative, low vibrational, that's what you're going to attract. That's why I've been saying in my videos to focus on yourself and love yourself and wait for that person to come along that God feels is deserving of you and you are deserving of. Okay? And this I'm not a dating coach. I'm not none of that, okay? I'm just basing off of my own personal experience and babes. I'm doing way better without being with a narcissist, without being with a toxic, negative, low vibrational ass motherfucker. Okay? I've built myself up, and I'm still building myself up to be that woman that I should have been a long time ago. And that was because I wasn't focusing on myself. I was what Cardi is doing, you know, kind of being like a pick-me. Just, you know, covering up for, not Offset, but Stephon, just denying, not taking accountability for the foolishness that is this whole circus that y'all got going on. Just like with freaking Krishan Rock and Blueface, they were they're a circus. I haven't been hearing too much of them because really ever since Blueface came back in the picture, I was like, I don't know what's going on with this mother effer, but that's a whole nother story. Like, because I mean, even though he kind of kicked Krishan to the curb and went with all these other girls, and I'm just like, once he got Hazel E and all that stuff, I was like, okay, this is I'm done, you know, trying to keep up with these people that clearly just they just have too much going on, just like with Cardi right now. Like I made a video like talking about both of them too, in another video. So I'm not gonna do that in this video. But I just bring them up because I brought them up in a previous video of mine because they both start with the letter C, and I was trying to be funny and say double C, like not Chanel, but like Cardi and Krishan. But anyway, that was kind of corny. But anyway, yeah. What was I saying? My ass be getting off topic and then forgetting what I was originally talking about. But no, just deflecting on what the real issue is, and that is that there was some gossip going on. There was some tea on Stefan. People were claiming that he's yag on the low. He's closeted. So that was the word that was going around. And people say that men that have all these baby mamas and they're just creating broken homes really be DL on the low. DL on the low. I don't know why I just said on the low when DL stands for down low, but y'all get what I'm saying, okay? So with that being said, like, this shit is just frying me. Like, it literally is frying me, because it's just like, it's a mess. And it's like, as much as Cardi doesn't want people to speak bad about her situation, if you're putting all of your information out there, if you're putting yourself out there for people to talk about it, people are going to talk about it if you're putting it out there for people to talk about. Okay? I mean, it's like, these people that get this fame, they really just don't know how to handle it. That's why these people be having handlers, because they don't know what they're doing. Like, Cardi doesn't know what she's doing. So someone in her team needs to clean this up, because what is coming out of this, all this chaos? If Cardi wants to be on top, she needs to put in some work for real on herself, because her attitude and her behavior for the choices that she's made is very tasteless, is classless, and quite frankly, it just doesn't make her look the way that she wants people to look at her. Like, she got all these, photo shoots and these pictures that circulate on YouTube of her, dressed fancy, and she has the blonde wigs, makes her look pristine, look demure, but it's not giving that in her real life. Do you know what I mean? Like, kind of like Instagram, where people, they'll put out this image of themselves where they look like they're a certain way, but in real life, their real life is a mess. Like, they be broke, even though they'll dress up in the finest designer, got all these bags, got the cars, got the this, that, and people really be putting on a freaking act People really be acting out here. People be faking. Folks be faking. Like, motherfucker, you rented that freaking Mercedes. You know what I'm saying? Man, you got that designer off layaway or some shit. I don't know, but motherfuckers really do not be living the way they rap. They're talking, Cardi talking about, I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring. Face ass bitch. You know damn well, just because you're not doing that doesn't mean you're not paying somebody to do it. Girl, you don't cook or clean. Okay. That's because your maids do it. That part. Okay, people really be out here capping. Yes, cap in their rap. Believe me. And all these rap girls talk about they got some good ass, meow. Yeah, it probably is good, right? But guess what? So are his other baby mamas. Apparently. Because, but it wasn't good enough for him to stay. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to get at. Motherfuckers be out here, like on Instagram, going back to Instagram, people be having filters, bro. I'm even one of those people, but I'm naturally beautiful. I don't need a filter. That's why I keep it real, because I can. Because I don't need to be fake when God gave me the real, okay? I don't need no surgeries. I don't need none of that. I don't need to pretend like I got this and that. Hey, we all like attention sometimes, but some people, they live for it. They live for others' validation. Like the whole thing about Cardi, going back to Cardi, the reason why she can't keep it real with herself and everybody else is because she's already flopping. So imagine this. Your career is a flop, and then your personal life is a fail. Okay? I mean, who wants to go through that publicly? So that's why Barney B, she needs to get off the internet and really do some healing, some real healing. Because even for me, I've been through some toxic relationships. A lot of us have. These days, relationships are damn near dead. But there's some people like myself that keep hope alive, baby. Because there's somebody out there that is willing, if you're on the right path, is willing to take that path with you, with God, and y'all can pray together, y'all can live and celebrate each other, and just be in love for real. But you have to really believe, you really have to put in that self-work and heal. You can't just be out here just jumping into a relationship so quick, just thinking that they're the one, because I've been there. Okay, and I know some of y'all have too, right? We can't be stupid in love. We can't just give a man a child, because our womb is like, it's so precious. It's like something that some men really wish that they had. Okay, there's a lot of men out here that really wish they were women. And that's kind of like what I was getting from Stephon Diggs. Like, he kind of is, kind of wanting to be like a woman or something. Because I seen the way he was dressed one time with that fur coat and that purse. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, wait a minute, okay? But listen, if I know a man is getting around like that, there's just no way that I'm giving him a child, and he's just out here disrespecting me left and right, not claiming me. We're not married. It's not a good look. It really isn't. And then having me crash out because of what he did, but I'm crashing out really at the wrong people, at the wrong person. She needs to get at Stephon Diggs, because he's digging in all these women. Cardi, let's do better, okay? For real. We're really effing the game up out here, Cardi. Doing what you're doing, and then wanting people to follow behind you. Hell no. Ain't nobody. No. Hell no, baby. Mm-mm. No. And it reminds me. Excuse my stuttering. It reminds me of. It reminds me of Papoose. Papoose. He has a funny name. I like his name though. And Clarissa and freaking Remy Ma. I say that because Papoose is still married to Remy. Yet he is, I don't know if they're engaged, him and Clarissa, but a mess. Because now we're talking about them too. People are talking about them too. And the spiritual whistleblower was saying how Papoose and Clarissa are narcissists. Because to me, you have to be a little narcissistic if you're dealing with somebody that's married in the first place. Like, they're married and they're just fresh out of this marriage and they're not even divorced. You take your time with people out here, y'all, because we're not following behind these people. I don't care how much money, designer, nice shiny things these people have. These people have lost their goddamn mind. Do you hear me? Yes, at our grown age, we need to take accountability. We're no longer dealing with people that we see the red flags. Hello, they're married. So you think you're special, right? Because he chose you and he's still married. What makes you think he's not going to do the same thing to you that he did to his wife, that he has kids with, right? Really think about it. With Cardi, if her husband, her now husband, Offset, was cheating, right, on her while they were married, what makes her think that this man, Stephon Diggs, is going to treat her any better when they're not even married? What made her think that? Yes, it was, a fun night. Y'all had a little wild time, and one thing led to another, and boom. But listen, we all Us women, that's why they give us the option if you want to keep it or not. We and this time is when we really need to be thinking, does this man even want me to have their child for real? Are they really down for me? Are they gonna be there at my most vulnerable moment, at my most intimate, special moment? Let's say that, which is, to me, delivering the baby and being there when they first come into this world. If he's not there, and because I seen this in a movie. This is why I bring this up. A movie that I watched. What was the name of that movie? I don't remember. But the guy was at a bar while his wife was delivering a baby. The way the movie went about it was they made it seem like he was like cheating on his wife. I don't even think I finished that movie. But with the girl at the bar, and that's why he wasn't there. But there was another movie kind of like that too. But I'm not talking about that movie because I don't even remember what that movie. But yeah, but let me stick to this movie because this is the one I just recently seen. And so she had the baby right by herself, and I just think that's so that's just so neglectful on the dad's part, because it's just like, how do you do that? I don't know if Stefan was there when Cardi did deliver her baby, but if he was, kudos to him for that. But what I'm saying is, also, like, in the important times, because these men that create broken homes, they can't always be there, you know, when, not all the time, okay, when they're most needed. That's what I'm trying to say. But Stefan, Cardi, if y'all see this, good luck to y'all, okay? Stefan, you know that Cardi has been hurt enough. I don't wish this on nobody. I'm sorry. I just don't. I really wish someone would treat Cardi better, but I think Cardi needs to do some work on herself. Truly. We all are out here working on ourselves. Me as well. I'm still working on myself. And I'm taking my time. And I just feel like we should do the same collectively. And live a prosperous and joyful, wonderful, blessed life. I don't have much else to say. I just wish Cardi would stop yelling at us. Dang, like we did something. Like, I'm just like, dang, I felt that for Tasha. Like, I know Nikki is probably somewhere laughing. And, you know, Nikki, she probably ain't too much better either. You know, but I still like Nikki. She's one of the best rap girls anyway. So I always have some respect for her artistry for sure. But Cardi, you need to drop some more hits, and you know, we'll let you live after you know, do some of that for us. Because if you want to claim to be one of the best, you gotta put in that work, okay? And that's all I really have to say. Stop coming for Tasha, okay, Cardi? Damn. She ain't pregnant by Stefan, so shoot. Chill the F out. Straight up. We tired of hearing you, Cardi. Something about your voice annoys me a little bit, okay? But she still has some good songs. I'ma let her live. All right, you guys. If y'all have any thoughts, please share them. And like, subscribe if you're not already. Hit that notification bell. And take care. I love it.